Well, I'm very excited about today's video as we're gonna discuss about Polygon or Matic. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. This video is designed for educational purposes. Please do your own research before investing as I'm not a financial advisor. Now, before that, some major news which are coming in for Polygon the last few days. Uniswap version 3 contract deployments are approved to be deployed on Polygon with 99.3% consensus. Now, that speaks volume about the adoption. Reddit co-founder and Polygon, they launched $200 million Web 3.0 social media initiative. And last but not least, it's pretty much widely accepted that Polygon is a necessary gem in the cryptoverse. Now, what is Polygon? Now, let me share this analogy so that you will understand what is the utility or what's the advantages of using Polygon. Now, imagine that there is a particular road that's being built in. Now, you have been given a car which can carry one single passenger, right? So imagine the passenger is the data. So that data needs to be transferred from point A to point B. Implications, imagine the road has a few bumps as well. Now, one, low speed. And the most important part is high cost per transaction or high cost per transporting that passenger, which is data in this. Now, that is where you need a proper track, or take an example that a normal road you need a highway or a bullet train. You need a faster turnaround for this data to transfer from point A to point B. You absolutely need high speed. You also need low cost per transaction. Now, imagine that if one particular data point needs to be transferred from point A to point B, you also have a second data point, third data point, they have the same path. Why can't you combine all the data points together and then transfer it to point B? Absolutely doing the validation between, or there should be an aggregator in between. That is where ZK Rollup comes into picture. So that is what Polygon does. Now, as I mentioned before, that it's a layer 2 scalable solution for Ethereum. This is only for Ethereum. So if you're not a big fan of Ethereum, that may not attract you, but you need to understand that Ethereum is the early mover in smart chain world, and it is just behind Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is absolutely people are comparing with cryptocurrencies, and from a currency standpoint, Ethereum is absolutely the platform, the layer 1 solution, which a lot of institutional investors have invested on and working on the platform. The cap for Polygon at this time is $12 billion. People say that it's too high. There are a few people who say too low, but I'm leaning more towards that it's low. It can absolutely reach to $50 billion, which is 4 times from now. Similar to token price, 2.3. I absolutely expect that it will at least reach $4 to $5 at certain time. Now, a very high level snapshot. Now, before I show it to you, first of all, congratulations, you are an investor in the decentralized world, which is extremely different. You're part of the revolution, right? There are people who are just being, holding back. They want to see, and I personally feel it's going to be too late. There will be, of course, a roller coaster, but if you're listening to this video, if you have invested even $100 in these projects, you are absolutely an early mover. Now, what problem that Polygon is solving? So as you can see on the left side, you have Ethereum. You have multiple solutions, and the purple ticks are where the Polygon network really comes in, which is really attaching a complete layer 2 solution on top of layer 1, which is Ethereum. On the right side, Polygon POS is live, ZK Rollups is live, optimistic rollups and valid chain is going to come soon. From an understanding standpoint, ZK Rollups and sharding are the 2 main concepts. Now, ZK Rollups, which is being adopted by Polygon. Why? Because you need an aggregator. So as I given in the previous example, you have a set of data points which need to be transferred from point A to point B. You need a particular validator in between before it gets transferred to point B. That is where ZK Rollups comes into picture. Sharding is a different concept of layer 2 tech. Pretty much it's popular itself. What it does is that for one particular data point, it breaks into smaller pieces. From a security standpoint, it gets distributed and it gets reassembled once it reaches point B. So these are the two main concepts, but again, from a Polygon standpoint, you only need to know ZK Rollup. Now, in regards to the major news again, Polygon had got into a partnership with Game On, Portal, and a major leading firm, which is Mir, a groundbreaking ZK startup in a 400 million deal a few days ago. Now, one thing which I always say to my friends, viewers, that Polygon is not a token, but it's the ecosystem. It has various components. Polygon POS, which is proof of stake, and one thing just to mention, proof of stake for Polygon is hybrid version, which is combining sidechain and layer 2 solution. We have Polygon Hermes, as I mentioned, on the right side. This is kind of a detailed plan, but a very high level concept of Hermes is again not going in detail, but just how can you have the smallest ZK, which is a zero knowledge proof for validation. We have Polygon Mitten, we have Polygon software defined kit for developers, Polygon Nightfall, this is the EY project, and Polygon Avail, again, how can you have the high availability of the decentralized information through Polygon network. Last but not the least, a quick note, MG Motor India is launching their NFTs on Polygon in 6 days from now. So everybody's really looking forward for the NFT. Well, if you like the video, please do subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon so that you get the notification for all the new videos that's going to come in later. Thank you again for watching this video. We'll see you again. Take care. Bye.